everybody, here we are. It's Finders Keepers. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are here today to share with you our 8x8 mini albums using our Shenanigans product line.
Yes. And so we're going to be putting this together with you today. If you don't have a kit, you can get them at your nearest retailer.
Right.
Or you can ask them to order Finders Keepers things.
Yes, please do.
But here's the kit. It's the little pockets. It's got all kinds of cool stuff. It comes with all these papers.
Beautiful Shenanigans
from their
papers.
Shenanigans collection. These are also available on our website.
Yes.
And the very first thing you want to do is cut the paper that's going to be for your album covers, because it's 8x8 chipboard covered with paper. And I chose the Bad Kitty paper because it's 2x2s, so it's really easy to cut and it fits perfectly on the 8x8. So you just look at the papers and decide what you want to have, you know,
going on.
Yeah. And then that's what I did. I started with what was going to go on the covers, and then I used what was left over for the rest of the kit.
For the extra embellishments and things,
yeah,
right?
exactly. So it's going to be different depending on how you do it. Again, I just chose these papers that I thought went well together and kind of worked with the pictures that I had chosen. So it's going to be different for everybody.
Yes. You can copy ours exactly, though, if you could like.
Absolutely. And you could just see some of the papers have little cut aparts that I'm going to be using later. So now I'm going to go in and cut apart for the little embellishments. And so I'm cutting my 2x2s. I'm cutting them down a tiny bit. So they're going to be a little bit smaller than 2x2. So they're kind of, when I layer them on top of a 2x2, you'll kind of see around the edges a little of that color will peek through. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing a little tiny bit of trimming around everything.
Is it like 1/8 of an inch even?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I think I was just eyeballing it, actually.
Yeah. No. Eyeball is always good.
Yeah, so there I am kind of taking off some more. And that way.
I love that little hexy pattern. It's
I know.
So fun.
It's very hypnotic, isn't it? I kind of really love it.
It's really cool on the big sheet, but I really like it in that little 2x2 square also.
I think that would be cool. That scale on a big sheet would be really pretty.
Oh.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
So now I'm going to create some of the mats that I need for my pictures.
And are you double matting this time or just the one?
Well, you know me.
Sarah loves her double mat.
I do. Or triple or even, whatever. Just layer that paper, baby.
Layer.
It's kind of my style.
We like it.
So, and then I'm also going to do some tags. So I've cut some pieces to fit.
And now some tags come with the kit. They're little white tags that you can
and you'll be seeing those in a little bit. And so I'm going to do 2 layers of paper on those as well. So
nice.
What I like about the tags too is that they are a pure white, so they match the white of this kit rather than like the standard kind of ecru or cream colored tags.
In our Lieber Schmieber kit, we use the cream ones. The cream ones,
right? But this one, it's the pure white tags, and they have a nice little scalloped finish on the top.
We like it.
So I think it's kind of pretty.
And I just love how all these colors they're so bright and exciting.
And what I like too is you can go and pick the brighter ones, or you can stick with the blues and purples and pinks too. You could do either.
Yeah.
I like how the orange kind of pops against those darker, more subdued shades.
Right.
So these are more photo mats. I'm just kind of cutting apart all my pieces and getting out my photos. This is Shenanigans, of course. So I'm picking pictures of people being silly, which I have a lot of because my kids are kind of like that.
Yes. Well, and Sarah and I are not like that at all.
Yeah. And there's my favorite picture of us, Rach, when we were at Creativation and I was cutting her hair with those huge scissors.
Those giant scissors.
It's right there. See that? And you're going, no!
Those scissors were like 15 inches long. I mean, they were huge.
And then you with the girls at 4th of July.
4th of July being silly.
Yeah.
And now we do have a video on how to resize your photos using InDesign so that you can really optimally use your 8.5 by 11 papers to get all these little smaller images of like the little 2x3s and the 4x4s. You can really size them to whatever you need.
Just glue it.
I'm going to assume this is a gluing section.
It was kind of like a Nike thing.
A Nike ad.
Just glue it.
Are we going to have to pay royalties for that?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. We're going to owe Nike. Okay. So now I'm going to be gluing this to the board. Now, Rachel and I do this differently. I am don't punch the holes in the paper until after you've glued it to the board kind of person. And Rachel does it. You can do it either way.
You can do it either way. I punch my holes beforehand.
Yeah. So
It doesn't matter.
It seriously does not matter. The only thing you have to remember when you do it Sarah's way is that you adhere one piece of paper and then you punch your holes.
And then you punch your holes.
Because otherwise you won't be able to find them because they'll be covered with paper.
Then you can't find your holes.
So that's my little reminder that I put right there.
Yes.
So I'm just using my Crop-A-Dial to cut those holes, but I think you can actually use a hole punch too.
You probably could.
Yeah. You could really use anything. You could even just poke through it with a pointy tool or something. If you didn't have anything like that, it's not a big deal.
Or in my case that I have done when I've covered up my holes is I just poke through it with my little rings. Yeah. Because they're pretty pointy.
Yeah. And then here I am cutting those holes through again. Do. And so then I have cover number 1.
Woohoo!
Dun da da da. And now for cover number 2.
It's just 2 pages, so it's not. This isn't a daunting project at all. Right.
This is something you could probably do in less than a couple hours. We're actually offering it to our wholesalers our shopkeepers rather, as a
like as a class.
As a class. So this is something that you probably got in a shop. We don't actually sell this kit on our website. And then
I love the little boink 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 around the holes. I do the same thing.
And I'm using Tombow.
Yes.
Multi-purpose adhesive.
It gives you a little wiggle room when you first place it down, but once it dries really good. Keeps everything where it's supposed to be. Okay. Nice.
It's so distressing, Rachel.
It's very distressing when you have to distress.
This is where my hand double had to come in and work for me. I'm struggling with the early onset of arthritis, and sometimes holding this out for the camera was kind of making me. Oh, see the little white peeking through. That's what you were showing, Rachel. So Rachel came in and did the sanding for me, as a good friend should.
Yes.
So if your hands hurt, ask a friend to do it for you.
Exactly.
I think it mostly hurt because I was holding it out for the camera. So I had to hold it. And if I had just been working on my lap like I normally do, it wouldn't have hurt.
I tend to actually put it on the edge of a table or something because then you don't have to hold it as much.
And it makes a messier floor, but what the heck? It's crafting.
It's crafting. And if you don't have a messy floor, you're not crafting properly.
Yeah. That's a rule here.
That's a rule here.
You just kind of want to wear it around the edges. It kind of seals the paper to the chipboard, so it kind
of meshes it all together.
And it also just gives a nice kind of finished edge to it.
Ta-da!
Yeah. So there it is. Doing that. Covers galore.
And also, like, you could distress it even more along those edges with the sandpaper. Was this a medium? I think it was a medium grit sandpaper that we used. Yeah. Sanding block. You can get them. We picked them up at Home Depot or Amazon.
Amazon has them. Yeah. You can totally just. They're like 3M, I think.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're making pockets because I want someplace to put my tags. So I'm going to kind of layer some pieces together here. That goes up. Well, that just goes up in the corner. That's a little piece from the funny business paper. And then I'm going to adhere the picture to the mat, and then I'm only going to adhere the picture on 3 sides. So the picture makes a little pocket, which you'll see in a minute.
That's really clever. Oh, I love you're using the dots.
I like using those dots to kind of create a confetti effect. And
so
you can
cute.
do the same if you can mix up the little hexies. And there's big dots and little dots. And so I'm using them as kind of to sprinkle. Like I thought it was kind of a sprinkling confetti effect on the page.
And some words.
Yeah.
And so you're going to do the same kind of process on this side, right?
Right. So here I am. I'm kind of making a pocket with that photo.
Okay, so you're using our T4 only on the 3 sides.
Only on 3 sides, exactly. So that it's actually the mat sits directly on the page, and then the picture becomes a pocket.
Nice.
But you can do it other ways too.
Yeah.
You can make it that the mat is the pocket.
Whichever your little heart desires.
You can.
That's the beauty of this too. You can copy us exactly, or you can take your own creative liberties, of course.
Now I'm using our
that's some of our doodle washi.
Yeah, and I'm using the little phone line one, and these little houses.
Oh, I love these little houses.
Yeah, I'm kind of putting them in there, and with the little trees, and you can actually use that row of houses beneath that on the sticker sheet as like a back row behind the houses or with the houses.
The corgis are saying hello to
everyone. They are indeed.
Sillies.
So, yeah.
And more of the little word confetti. I love that stuff.
Yeah. And I'm going to go back in a bit and kind of finish those pages up. I'm only doing the flat stuff right now.
Okay.
Because
we have learned our lesson.
Yes. There's buttons.
There's buttons
involved in this. And I don't want to put them on and then have my page rocking around while I'm trying to work on it. So here's the pocket that's the back of the book. And it says, here comes trouble. So here are the tags that are going to fit in all these pockets that I've made. Okay, so I get out all the pieces that I've cut earlier and I start to layer. And so there's 2 different kinds of pockets I decided. You can mix them up however you want, but
I love the different kinds. Yeah,
they've got, there's this beautiful, I love this purple.
I know, it is so yummy.
It's so delicious. It's like a really rich purple color. It's
just
my
had
favorite
lunch.
purple.
Why are we all yummy and delicious?
Oh my gosh, I want dessert now. Okay.
We need dessert, exactly.
So I put the print stuff in the back, and the reason I did that was because I'm going to put photos on these, so I want something to kind of break up between the busyness of the print and then the busyness of the photo. I want something quieter, so I put in some of that purple matte that comes with the kit.
I like it.
And then you can put a little photo on top of there. Oh, something was wrong with that photo. Okay. Yeah. And there's Truman with his little cute Mario mustache on, being really cute. And then what I'm doing is using the washi to create a little pull tag. On that.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so and basically that's how this goes. You put your background sheet on, you put a photo mat, and then you put whatever photo you've chosen. And these photos can really be oriented either direction. It does not matter for the
because
pockets.
they're pulled up. You're gonna pull them out, and you can look at them however you feel.
Yeah. So I used these are just 2x3 photos, and I sized them using InDesign, using a video that Rachel has up on our YouTube channel, so you can look for that if you don't know how to size things in InDesign. And then I have, so it's 4 2x3 photos in this kit and 2 4x4s.
Say that again, Sarah.
2 4x4 photos and 4. Wait a minute, did I do that wrong?
4 2x3s
and 2 4x4s. I'm so sorry. Okay.
4 2x3s and 2 4x4s.
Correct, Rachel. Yay. Well done.
I'm going to take notes.
Yeah. And you can always ask questions if you're getting confused about
always
anything that we're saying here. And so here's the orange now, and this also works beautifully with this purple. I don't know, this purple just seems to go.
It goes with everything.
It works with everything. It's so beautiful.
I think our papers lend themselves too.
And there's a picture of me in high school with my friend Jennifer at Disneyland.
Woohoo!
Grad night, 1984.
Grad night.
And
all right,
there is my photos.
So
and so
cute.
I can go back and like add the little buttons. So I'm using the extreme tabs, and that's important. Tombo's extreme tabs. They're kind of gummy, and I cut them in half, and then I stretch and mold them all around the circle. Stretch the glue dot to adhere the buttons, okay? So I'm going to do that for all my buttons.
Yes, because
and I'm going to use them to
they do not have a flat back on them.
Right.
So you want to make sure that you use a really sticky, thick.
Sticky. So here
glue.
I'm adhering them.
So now you're going back, and that's what you were talking
and
about.
putting buttons in and putting the things in their pockets, like deciding what goes in where.
Very cute. Oh, and the little kitten sticker.
Yeah, and just kind of like adding little pieces in there.
Because you get the whole sticker sheet.
There's a button that has a phone on it, so I used that for my little phone line.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, thank you very much. And then 2 pockets in the back, and then I'm ready to put a ring on it.
If you like it, then you
should have put a ring on it.
I think we sang that in the other one too.
I think we did. Sing along. And now I'm just going to add some. Now, you don't have to do this if you think it's too fussy or whatever. I put some little, their ribbons are included with the kit. They're yellow and red ribbons. And
you ketchup and mustard line.
Yes, I know, right? I'm ready for a hot dog every time I see this part.
I know, right?
And you just, I just knotted them in place. If you think that's too much, then you don't do that and just have the rings. And the rings by themselves are lovely as well. So it works either way.
And then you could use the ribbon elsewhere.
You could. You could use it in the kit even. You could use it in your layouts, like staple it onto a page, like little chevrons. I mean, what am I thinking?
You could use it as
when you fold it in half and make like a little.
You could use it for your. You
could use the ribbon for your tag pulls on your tags. Yeah.
There's a lot of different places you could stick that.
So lots of options, and so here it is finished. Ta-da! And
oh, it's just so cute.
Yes, it's really nice. 8x8 album, and it could be a great gift. It could be a great home decor thing. It just works in so many ways. So I hope you really enjoyed it. and take a victory lap because you did a great job. We're so proud of you.
Yay. Thanks for watching our video with us, you guys. Let us know if you have any questions and be sure to subscribe.
Yes. Oh, and look at all the leftovers. I want to tell you, I am in the process of making videos with the leftovers. Making cards with all those bits.
Nice. Nice. Oh, I can't wait to see that.
All right.
Talk to you guys soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.